Hi, I'm Frances Drost. Have you ever been to a house concert? It's an incredible experience. And I'm part of a duo called Double Keyed. I'm the piano player with Kirstin Myers, who plays the oboe and English horn, and we're releasing a Christmas album in 2022. But we're kicking it off with Christmas in July concerts in my house. But we're also doing one at the Inn at Ragged Edge in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Lovely, lovely setting. Beautiful grand piano, plenty of space and seats. July 17th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, $50 a seat. You get an hour concert, up close and personal, and then we serve root beer floats and some extra treats, and we just mingle with you and talk to you. We just did a house concert last week, and in our conversation, we ended up talking about riding camels in Egypt and root beer bottles exploding under the bed in Africa and riding elephants in Thailand. You just don't know what's going to happen at these.
Playing in a house concert is relatively new to me, but having an audience just a few feet away from you is definitely a new experience. They can hear everything, whether you want them to hear it or not. That was the surprise ending. Very sorry. It was my B flat. They would have never known. Oh, they knew. They knew.
So now we both made a mistake. You got that out?
And they can see everything, which is also not ideal when you play the oboe and you look like a bloated fish, which I am not going to demonstrate now. You'll see enough of that later when you come to our concert.
Yes, I believe that, because we can see what it does to your face when you're
But so having people up close, on one hand, is a little nerve-wracking because of those things. You can hear all the reed noises that happen. If you get water in your keys, you will have no water in your keys. However, it's wonderful to have people right there and listening because of the interaction that you have with them. They can certainly breathe new life and bring some excitement to performance and also give you feedback.
And the chatter, I mean, that's the piece that just makes it so special, what you share with us. I mean, that just puts it over the top.
This music for Frances and I is very personal and beautiful. Really, to me, it tugs at my heart. When you get to interact with an artist up close and personal, it's very different than being distant and on a stage somewhere. There's a feeling of connection that's there that wouldn't normally be, especially when you can actually have a conversation in between pieces or ask questions.
That's just absolutely magical. Was it hard to hit those high notes on that?
Yeah, oh yes.
I
Yeah.
thought, because it's up at the upper range, I
It
would
is,
think.
right, yeah, it's one of the
English
highest
horns.
notes.
Yes.
And so, and when you're up there, like the timbre of the note changes
Yes,
too.
yes,
It's like
yes.
it's a little thinner.
Yes,
And
yeah.
like, I just don't always, feel comfortable with that and that kind of thing. But when I was rereading his notes this week, actually, and he said that the loud part should be more restrained,
Yes.
and then I was like, oh, you know what? He knew what he was doing because because it's harder to project in that upper register, and he's kind of like, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Being able to talk with the artists, I think, it just brings more to the entire experience. It's more personal. I first met Frances when she hired me for her Portraits of White concert in 2014. So that was about 9 years ago. Actually, it was Doug Cook really hired me. And I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know who I was playing for, who this person was. I just showed up at the rehearsal, and then I heard her music and immediately loved it. I loved the personal connection in her music and to her audience and with the musicians as well. And I knew that it was just something special.
So I just want to say that when Kirstin showed up on stage for Portraits of White and she had an oboe, I already liked her because oboe was my brother's favorite instrument, and so I hold a very special place in my heart for oboe.
Double Keyed started in 2019. Frances had been performing at Penn State Health in the lobby at the hospital. I thought it would be nice if they had an oboist there too. So I asked.
Oh my goodness, Kirstin wants to play with me. Of course we would do that. It was so much fun, and then COVID, but we won't go there.
In December of 2021, I was in my kitchen. I'd been listening to Christmas music for about 3 days after Christmas, because as musicians, you don't have time to listen to Christmas music before Christmas because you're playing it. And you also don't have time to make cookies until then either. So as I was standing there listening, I started thinking about all of the repertoire that was not there for the oboe and piano. And I texted her while I was standing there, while I had like 5 minutes left on my peanut butter blossom cookies. I said, hey, what do you think about getting together and doing a Christmas album?
Yes. I've gotten so wrapped up in the business of music that I've not been able to play piano a lot like I'd like to, and just do music without singing, without writing lyrics, without anything, just enjoy music. And so I was like, oh my goodness.
But we would love for you to join us at the Inn at Ragged Edge on July 17th. We want to share this journey with you, show you what we've been working on.
For more information about attending this Christmas in July event on July 17th, just go to francesdrost.com and you can contact me from there. We definitely need you to reserve a seat ahead of time. We are so excited to meet you, to see you. Merry Christmas.
July 17th at the Inn at Ragged, no wait, what is it?
The Inn at Ragged Edge.
Ragged, I was gonna say the Inn at Ragged Inn. Okay. The Inn at Raggedy Ann. The Inn at Ragged Edge.
The Inn at Ragged Edge.
Edge. Okay, I'm sorry. You won't even know where to go. Put it in your GPS. Inn at Raggedy Ann. No, Ragged Edge. Okay. This is terrible promo. Okay, so. All right. The Inn at Ragged Edge.